Alright, so good day everyone. Today we will look at how you can get your AMP and GMP from IMP. So basically we want to see how well we can get what AMP and GMP from IMP. What is AMP? AMP is adenosine monophosphate. GMP is guanosine monophosphate. How do you usually synthesize them? You can synthesize them from what? From your IMP. So basically, this one is a short form of the de novo synthesis of purine nucleotide. Okay, so what we want to do today, we want to see how well we can get both AMP and GMP from IMP. IMP is inosine monophosphate or inosine monophosphate. Okay, monophosphate, that is IMP. Now, once you've gotten your IMP, already you must know that there are some steps before we got IMP. Okay. But for now, we just want to see how well we can synthesize, how well we can get AMP and GMP from IMP. So look at it now. Here's your IMP. This IMP will divide into two pathways. We divide into two. One for the formation of AMP. Are you seeing it? This one here is for the formation of AMP. While this other one is for the formation of what? GMP. Okay. This one is for AMP synthesis. This other one is for what? GMP synthesis. So let me walk you through it. If you notice, this side is having just two arrows, one arrow and the second arrow. So let me just say this one is step 1, while this one will be what? Step 2. Are you seeing it? All right. Well, this one on this side again, step 1, step 2. So both of them are having just two steps, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Let's focus on the AMP side. For the AMP side, the first thing to do is that you add aspartate. What do I say? You add what? Aspartate. You add aspartate. When you add the aspartate will be here. Look at the molecule here. Everything, the same structure. Is what I've written here. Can you see? This same structure is what I've written here. The only difference is that I have added what? Aspartate. So this is the aspartic part I've added. I get my point. Together with this NH, everything is the aspartic part. I get my point. So the first thing is to add what? Aspartate. When we add the aspartate, the molecule will now be called N-adenosine succinate or N-succinate adenosine, anyone. But basically, the reason why I'm calling it N-succinate adenosine is because first of all we'll call the N, then we'll call this part we'll call it as succinate. Then every other thing here is adenosine. I get my point. Okay, good. So what do I say about step 1? For step 1, you basically add what? Aspartate, okay? Then you get adenylsuccinate. I get my point. Then for step 2 now, you are going to remove this aspartate in the form of what? Fumarate. You remove the aspartate in the form of fumarate. If you notice now, this is the new molecule we got. So from IMP, to get you first get what we call adenylosuccinate. From adenylosuccinate you get what? AMP. How do you get adenylosuccinate? Add aspartate. Then in the second step, remove fumarate. Very, very simple. So this one is aspartate. That is the main thing. We added aspartate. For the second one, we remove fumarate. So remove what? Fumarate. In fact, the reason why we are doing this side is because we just needed this NH group. We just needed this NH group so that we can add it to this place. If you notice, it's only the NH group we took from the aspartate. Do you understand? It's only the NH group we took from the aspartate. So in summary, for this side, addition of aspartate, the removal of what? Fumarate. Now come to this side. For this side, first of all, we will do what we call dehydrogenation reaction. So the first thing is what? Dehydrogenation. Removal of hydrogen. If you notice, NAD enters and it comes out as what? NADH. Do you get it? Then once you are done with that, what you will get is called XMP, xanthosine monophosphate. Okay, xanthosine monophosphate. Then from the SMP, the next thing you do is what? You will now add your glutamine, which is the glutamine amino acid. Then from there you get what? GMP. So if you notice, Why this side is easier, this side is also easier too. You add aspartate, you remove fumarate. This side you do dehydrogenation reaction, then you add glutamine so that you can get your amine group. I get my point. Okay. So that is the main thing about the formation of AMP and GMP from IMP. Okay, so I think that would be all. That would be all. So to summarize it, remember that we added aspartate, we removed fumarate, we did the hydrogenation reaction, and we added glutamine. Okay. Please don't forget the name of the enzyme also. This enzyme here is called adenylosuccinate synthetase. This one is now called adenylosuccinate lyase. Why this other one? This one is called IMP dehydrogenase. Why this one is now called GMP synthase, or they also have another name for it. It's also called XMP glutamine aminotransferase. Are you getting it? All right, so that is for that. Let's stop it here.